Good morning, everybody. It's time for more Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to get back into this, keep exploring Shadow Moses. It's been, like, even just playing about, what, like an hour and a half yesterday, it's been super fun to, like, revisit Twin Snakes in particular. Because there's so much that I, like, have totally forgotten about it, which has been cool. Just like the snake being on the ceiling yesterday and stuff like that. Like, I just totally blanked on it. So we just took out Ocelot. If you're just tuning in, we have to call Meryl. I think it's the next thing, which involves looking at the back of the box. I don't know if that's even, like, visible there. Which is how it was on the PlayStation 1 game. You actually had to look on the box. And I remember I lucked out because I borrowed a copy of the game from my friend to play it for the first time. And they didn't have the insert. They didn't have the paper insert on the front of the box of the jewel case, but it did have the back cover. So that was good. So it's, let's see, 140.15. I always thought about, like, surely someone has gone through every single codec number to try and find, like, if there's, like, hidden conversations or something like that.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece. Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool.
Hi, Twisty Beard. Hi, Adam Walker, Texas Ranger.
You came alone?
Always
Trying
lovely
to
to
be
see you,
some kind
folks.
of hero?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people called me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
It's me.
Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if
It's
you
got
were
the,
one
like,
of the good guys.
the whip sound
Glad
effects
you
for
were.
tearing off her mask.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookie's eyes, right?
No. They're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
All right,
Just what I'd
Snake, come on.
expect from the
You're in a
legendary
workplace.
Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry. You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Twisty Beard, which
I
Metal
don't
Gear
believe
is this?
that.
This is
Why
Metal
did you
Gear
look
Solid:
so
The Twin
surprised when you
Snakes,
saw
which
my
is the
face?
GameCube
Because you look just like him.
remake of Metal
You
Gear
mean the
Solid 1
terrorist leader.
that has never
Liquid
been released
Snake.
outside of
Yeah.
coming out on GameCube,
You know him?
which is
You're not brothers,
absolutely
are you?
crazy.
I have no family.
This
So
game
what's the
should be
deal,
like
then?
I don't know.
on Switch or in
Maybe I'll ask you
HDs or
personally.
anything like
But
in
first, I
HDs,
want
like
some
in the
information.
HD collection.
You were
know,
involved in this exercise from
I don't know
the
if
beginning.
Nintendo has some
What
kind of
exactly happened
grip on
here?
it, or
I just joined the training that same day.
That's okay. But
Or if
what
the
is
developer-
this place? I don't think it's just a
Silicon
nuclear weapon
Knights has,
disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them.
difficulty bringing it to other
Nobody's told you
platforms, or
anything,
what?
Did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a
Twisty
demo
Beard, if
corporation of arms
you've played
tech.
one, you've played this
This
one.
is
It's I don't know how
space.
much you've been watching,
Right.
but
For the
I mean, this
development of
looks
Metal
just
Gear.
like the PlayStation 1 game,
Colonel.
but you'll see when we
Foxhound
cut to
and the Next
gameplay.
Generation
It's a
Special
total
Forces
remake.
were called here for the test
Yeah,
launching
Joshua
of a dummy
Caleb
nuclear
75
warhead.
says Silicon Knights
Foxhound?
kind of went down in
Because
flames.
They're a special
And
ops group used to handle
yeah,
top
I
secret
don't
missions.
know what that means for
They
the
figured
data
they
that
could
went
help keep it all
into
hush
making
hush.
this game,
But
so
they
to
must
speak.
have
You
been
know,
test firing dummy warheads for a while. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy.
good growl.
So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah. That's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well,
I don't know. Brandon
women have
Bass on
more
Twitter
hiding places
says he's
than
watching
men.
the stream
Anyway,
on the ER.
you met Baker,
He's all
huh?
right.
How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No. Not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Something funny.
Sounds like it. But I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person
Oh,
who
Bad
designed
Humans.
Metal Gear?
Welcome back. It's been a
You
while
mean
since I saw
Dr.
you.
Henrik?
This version of Metal Gear Solid 1
He
is a
should
more
be in the
direct
research
translation
lab
to
in the
Japanese
second floor
dialogue.
basement of the
That's
nuclear
interesting. I
warhead
didn't know
storage
that.
Building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we'd better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. How do we get to the nuclear warhead storage where the doctor's being held?
There's
I
a
gotta pay
cargo
attention.
door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
First
What's
floor of
the
this building.
security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go to the...
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy, and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. It was frightening to think that with a pull of a trigger I could take someone's life.
Yeah, Adam
It's not
Blocker,
like
Texas
shooting
Ranger,
targets
talking
in
about
training.
the beginning of the stream yesterday was rough. It
always
took me a little
dreamed of
while to
being
get my
a soldier.
feet under me for
Every
sure.
day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now,
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, you're not normal if you don't feel something the first time you kill. Killing without guilt produces more carnage. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits emerge. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive,
I really
I'll
hope
think
that
about
Death
other
Stranding
stuff.
has opportunities for
Let me try
characters
say
to
this
just
another way.
talk
Stay the
like this a
hell
lot.
out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
Looks like you were right. Okay, Snake.
It's like
I'll
a
be
weird
good
giggling.
girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Hang on to the key until then.
Got ya. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay. So I gotta go to the first floor. Can't pick up any of this ammo or anything. And then I have a new card, I think, right? Alright, let's see. Oh. What do I have here? I got a book. I want to see what card level I have. Level 2. Okay. Might as well keep the rations out. Oh, we got guys here now. Cardboard box. Oh, shoot. Didn't see the laser there.
Clear! Move! Clear! Move! Clear! Move!
I like this music. This is good. Okay. I got an assault rifle. That's good. Okay. C4, SOCOM. Do I have my cigars? Yeah, let's see. So can I crawl under this? They're not coming back in here, are they? I guess I'm still sort of Should be careful here. Might wait it out. Alright, let's see. I should be able to stand up here now, I think. So that must have been level 2, right? Okay. Let's see. So it's a level 3 door. Can't get in there yet.
Who's that? It's the enemy. I need... Clear! Move!
I just
Clear!
scoot behind here.
Clear! Move!
Is there any chance? Does this work here?
Clear!
Alright, hiding behind the shelf. Okay. Anything in here that I can get? Oh, SOCOM full. Alright, I've got to pay more attention to the radar. That's the thing that's getting me into so much trouble, is I'm just like... I'm going and going and going. God, I don't have any of this stuff. Oh, that's an interesting perspective from Adam Walker, Texas Ranger, is that you only played Metal Gear Solid 5, so you're not really familiar with Hader's Snake. Yeah, and it is, I mean, it's really iconic. Like, I think, you know, it's funny, because I was a defender of the choice to add Sutherland to the game in general, because he's a good actor, and, like, to have a major Hollywood actor voice an iconic character would be fun, but, like, I don't know if it was just a lack of... It was just Five's complete... Like, Snake barely said anything. Like, so... Just, he never really got a chance to sort of embody the character. Like, I don't know if that was part of it, but I really, really missed Hader. And without spoiling the end of 5, there... It seems like Hader could have been involved in some way, you know. Does this elevator take a little while, or is it pretty quick? So I think we want to head to the first floor. Is 5 an okay reintroduction? I mean, 5 is good, you know, like, even if you...
Snake.
It's not
I
a great,
unlocked
like,
the cargo door for you.
first
Thanks.
entrance in a
Where
Metal
are you?
Gear Solid story, but it's a
Where
great
I can
game.
See ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry. I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock.
Okay.
It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you
Careful,
there.
Meryl. Dan Reichert had said once that Game Informer tried to get a quote of Kiefer Sutherland for his Call of Duty gig, but he was too expensive. Have you ever heard that before? No, that was before my time, but we never would have paid for, like, a quote from anybody for an interview or anything like that. That's weird. I had never heard of anything like that. Not at Game Informer anyway, but before my time.
careful, Snake. That airlock is
Yeah, I
set
know,
with
you just
infrared
told me.
sensors.
What is it?
You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas.
Okay.
Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Okay, so let's see. This part, I mean, I have the right idea here.
Nothing here.
Okay, so... This is just patience right here. Why on earth would you ever have the sensors move like that? It's so much extra sort of tech, you know? I'm kind of having trouble figuring out which one I'm waiting on. Okay, it's the really slow moving one, I think. Is it that one right there? I really took a lot of damage. Okay, is that good? Okay, let's see. There we go. Hitmonchan talking about Metal Gear Acid. That was one I never got into. I think I tried it when the PSP launched and I was excited about it. Like, sort of from a just, oh, Metal Gear, great. But I just didn't really want strategy like that from a Metal Gear game. So, but yeah, it's one I should revisit.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Okay, so do I have to find a mine detector? Is that a mine detector over there? Or is that something I should have gotten beforehand, maybe? Chaff grenade. I don't have one already, do I? C4, book, grenade. No. Let me call Colonel here.
Colonel, I got a Kodak call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
And that's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry, the radio waves were too weak to locate their source. But I'm sure he's near you.
Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance.
Yeah, I wanted to know where to get a mine detector.
A minefield, huh?
Yeah, thank
You'll
you.
need a mine detector. Meryl knows the base like the back of her hand. Why don't you ask her?
There we go. Let's see. No, not Mei Ling. Sorry, Mei Ling. I
What
didn't
can I
mean to
do
call
for
you.
Snake?
Nothing.
Good
Sorry.
luck, Snake.
So understanding. Thank you.
The place is mined? Well, if you use a mine detector, you'll be able to see the mines displayed on your radar. If you need a mine detector, there should be one on the second floor of the tank hangar.
God. Yo, I'm gonna do this properly. My temptation was to just like screw it, just take the damage from the mines. I got 5 rations. There's a ration sitting out there, but that's lame. Let's do it right. Mostly because I just didn't want to walk through the lasers again. Okay, let's see. It just also sucks coming from this angle too. It's harder to see. Okay. These ones are faster at least, so that's good. You know, actually maybe it's not so bad coming from this angle. Because the lasers move faster. And I can kind of... it's easier to tell which one is right in front of me. Is that
Nothing
it?
here.
So this is where I was having a lot of trouble earlier. This is where I was like learning the controls, I guess you could say. Chat grenades. Do I have 2? Ugh. Alright. I think there's a security camera up there. Sure if there was like a, it's kind of hard to see on the map. Clear. Like exactly where that camera was. I thought maybe it wouldn't see me until I was like up on the floor.
Move.
Will they see me?
Clear.
Oh, I can't. I thought maybe I could like duck out a little bit.
Clear. Move.
Oh, I don't know if I don't remember if you can hold up the guards or not. I think that might have been one of the things that was like added, sort of a Metal Gear Solid 2 mechanic that was added. I thought I could climb up on any waist high. There we go. Can I climb up on here? No. Alright, so we got the loud. Just want to, like, worried about cameras and stuff.
Is there a noise just now?
No, don't worry about it, guys. Can I outrun them? There we go. Sweet. I wasn't sure if that would work. Where are you going? So there's the door. There's my goal. Is this guy coming this way? Where are you going? Alright. Should be in here, I would imagine, right? There we go. Going a lot better than yesterday in terms of the sneaking, for sure. What do we got here? Is this an Easter egg or something? What's that? Some kind of something. Can I go down this way? Oh, oops. Let them pass by. I guess I could just jump off the railing or something. I wonder if that'll just be a quicker way to do this. Okay. Is there like a ladder over here or something?
Nothing here.
Chapter 8, I guess. Oh, can I not just drop down? I guess I can wait for the grip to expire. I'm not gonna die or something just from falling here, am I? Okay, good. I was a little worried about that. Obnoxious that I have to like walk through this again. I wish like once you got through you could turn them off or something just to save you the the impatience of having to wait through all these. Now I can't really tell which one it is. It's so hard to see it. Is it even showing up on the stream that well? I don't know. Okay. This one's... Alright, this is the slow one here, right? There we go. Creeping, creeping, creeping. Okay. There we go. I think that went well overall. Dango 1993 says, it makes me sad we probably won't get another Metal Gear or Splinter Cell. I love that type of game. I am pretty confident that both of those franchises are not dead, you know? Like even Metal Gear, I think we'll see more Metal Gear in the future. It won't be Kojima Metal Gears, and they'll feel different, but it'll be fun to like continue to explore that world, even, you know, under the sort of guise of a new director or something like that. I also still want to see like remakes, you know, like I'd love to see like a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake or another Metal Gear Solid 1 remake. I think would be fun. And Splinter Cell, I think, is just, it'll come back at some point. Are we done fighting Vulcan? I wasn't sure if we'd see Vulcan already. Hitmonchan says, I have no confidence in new Metal Gears being any good. I think that's fair. A new Metal Gear will definitely feel different, but, like, there's an interesting world crafted here that I would like to see more of, even if it's not, you know, under Kojima's direction.
This is Raven's territory.
Oh, Serial Clever Cadaver on Twitch says original Metal Gear remake seems so obvious. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, not Metal Gear Solid, but like NES Metal Gear 1 remake. I think that would be amazing, yeah.
Send him a message.
Ouch!
That's right. You belong on the ground.
Adam Walker says Ubisoft and Konami should team up for Splinter Gear with Sam and Snake back to back on the cover. Snake has Sam's goggles. Sam has the big. That'd be fun, like a Phoenix Wright kind of sort of crossover deal. All right. Okay, so let's see. I don't have a lot of ammo on this. Let's see. Man, I don't remember. I feel like I want to do chaff. I've only got one chaff though. I've got 5 chaffs. Okay. And is there any cover over there that I can take on? Like, is he just gonna start shooting me? Okay. Hi, Hexonomer. Welcome. Come on, man. Don't laugh at me. It's not fair. I'm trying to figure out this boss fight. Ow! I don't think I need the mine detector, really. Man, how do you do this boss fight without being able to aim? I think you can throw grenades, right? Alright, come on, man. Oh, that's not even Vulcan. Okay. Like, I think you can throw a grenade into the tank. Is that what I'm supposed to do right now? Let's see. Let's do a regular old grenade here. I like this spot. Let's see. Where you at? ripping through rations here. There's a better way to do this. Let's see. Oh man, I thought I was like blocked there. Or I thought I was... Jeez. Alright. Okay. So I kind of want to stay close to the tank. Oh! This is one of those fights I'm struggling to remember exactly how it's done. There's obviously, like, stuff that I'm missing. Let's see. I'm out of rations. Am I just like need more pixels? Okay. Yeah, I thought I'm looking at the chat and like everyone's talking about grenades. I thought it was as simple as that. I thought it was a matter of like throwing grenades at them, but man, maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I guess maybe I do have to stay close to it. Okay. Get underneath it and stuff. Take advantage of that. Okay, see? That feels right. So what did I do? Why did that work that time? Okay. Do I have to wait for it to stop moving? Is that the idea? There we go. Okay. Ouch! What a toss, Snake. Good God. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was just being like too... Oh, there we go. Okay. So is Vulcan in there now?
See how you like this?
Oh, there's another guy. How many of these gunners do I have to take out? Right in your lap. I feel like that's pretty easy to get out of there. Like once you feel a live grenade land on your lap, it should be pretty easy to just pick up and, you know, throw away. Oh, I was looking down the chat. Wasn't staying mobile. Okay, yeah, so my mistake previously was just that, like, I was staying too far away, and yeah, then they can shoot me with the missiles, which is bad news. That one going there too? I like the little camera shot telling me that I got it in the hole. Give me that. These things do I have? Whoa! Oh, didn't mean to walk right into the tank. Jeez. Phantom Foxhound says, "Get ready for this cutscene." I mean, that can be said just about everything. Oh, does he throw it into the... Oh my gosh. This is so absurd. Like, even beyond Metal Gear, absurd. This is like absurd. Baseball superstar. Solid Snake. God. I do not remember this being so slapsticky. This is crazy. Yeah, Joshua Caleb 75 says, this is when Metal Gear went full anime. Like, 100%, totally. I forgot about all this, for sure.
Boss,
Kinda like
this
it.
all right? Just giving him the card like that.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake.
Bad Human
It is
says,
known as an
Twin Snakes
animal to
originally
be
had
feared.
cutscenes more faithful to the original, but Kojima told the director not to do that and to do it in his style. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I like that. I think that's cool.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and
I think a lot of
will meet
people
again in battle.
are somewhat down on the Twin Snakes for that reason, that it feels a little more... The
Yes,
cutscenes are a little bit more
The
insane, but
raven
I don't
on
know.
my head,
I like it.
it thirsts for his blood.
Do I get a chance to walk around out there and pick up everything I left behind? Okay. Hopefully this doesn't screw me all up. Canyon. Gotta get a bunch of those grenades. Stuff over here. Chaff grenades. Man, I need more of those for sure. Alright, let's see. I think is there stuff down here? Stun grenades. Those are cool. More grenades. Thank you. Anything over here? Let's see. Can I climb onto the tank or anything? There's a ration there. Do I need a ration? Nope. Okay. I guess all the mines, someone came by and dug them up real quick. Presumably. Alright. Here we go. Spike, when I return to the tank hangar, don't forget to pick up the SOCOM suppressor you missed it the first time. Thank you. Yes, I definitely need that, for sure. Keep the rations out, I guess. Is that more rations there? It's surprisingly dark, like to the point where it's kind of hard to see. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Hi, Slumdog Epiphany. Is there a door in here or something that I'm missing? Okay, so that's the exit. Do I need to call Meryl? Is that what I need to do? Is there... Oh, I see.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use
I am the real
weapons in
Kyle
that area.
Slumdog Epiphany. I promise.
So he won't be able to, Colonel.
What?
I thought
What
the
are
screen
you
name would be
talking
funny
Have you forgotten?
many years
That's
ago,
where they keep
but
the
now I
nuclear
realize
warheads.
maybe it is genuinely
Can't you see them?
confusing. I don't know.
Yeah. There's lots of boxes piled up in here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
Nastasha.
Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the
I
warheads
remember
are
Naomi
broken
having an
and leak
accent. What
plutonium,
about humans
that
said
would
she
be a
did?
serious
I guess I
problem.
just don't remember.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Alright. I see how it is. Got anything for me?
Is there somebody there?
Okay. I assume I'm trying to go up here. He's around the corner. Let's see. Oh, don't get caught. Oh boy. Don't come down the stairs, please. Ah, crap.
Who is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Don't use your weapons. Is this just... This is it? You get caught at all, you're dead meat in here? I mean, weren't we explicitly told not to use our weapons in here? I'm just gonna use this time to kind of run around and make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, there's a car there. There's probably something there. Oh, Squiddo will. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll roll down the stairs. Don't worry. Slumdog Epiphany, would you be okay with a Metal Gear Solid remake in the Fox engine? Yeah, of course I would be okay with that. Please. Hi, original Dr. Mono. Oh, man. Where's that camera? Is that...
Is there somebody there?
Oh, some bullets, thank you. Where's that camera? Is it up there in the corner?
Who is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Yep. Let's see what's in here. Nope, so calm, don't need any of that. I'll use my weapons here. Okay, so this is like a pure stealth zone. I just need to get in the elevator. Okay. Flaming Queso, is there such a thing as too many remakes? I don't know, I guess. I mean, technology for video games changes so much and so often, but I feel like I feel like the answer is kind of no to a certain degree. Oh, Hexonomer says I hit 800 followers. That's awesome. Hell yeah. That's exciting. Okay. Alright, let's take this seriously now, everybody.
Is there somebody there?
No. guards through here. Okay, is there anything over here in these little areas? You didn't see anything, don't worry about it. Where's this guy? Oh, he's coming my way. Man, I just keep getting into these bad positions. Okay, so he only goes... Okay. He doesn't come down the stairs, he just comes very close. Is he gonna turn around? Does he just go to the corner? Okay. Oh, I don't get the radar in here? Oh, that sucks. Okay. How are we doing with this guy up here? Where's he at? Is he coming or going? Alright, he's going. Elevator door has got to be open by now, right? What? Did I just miss the window to go in there? Okay.
What's that?
Jeez. I don't know why I keep getting stuck in that corner.
I've got it. Send reinforcements.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's... Well, let me use that. You know what I need to start doing is just like... I need to start taking guys out. Like, I'm trying to just dodge cones, but... Yeah, I know. So Hitmonchance's watching you play makes me think I might be too aggressive with choking out the guards in these games. No, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm in that weird middle ground where I'm like, I'm not going for like a no-kill run or anything, but like I just... If I can avoid killing people, I like to, but at this point, I'm being like too cautious and I'm gonna start choking out guards. It's time. That guy right there, he's going down. Well, maybe he's not. Maybe he lives another day. Okay. The other thing is, what is the guard choking the I don't know the button inputs for choking out guards because it's a little different. Jeez, I was walking slowly. I guess I just cannot walk over there. I know they're genome soldiers, so they have heightened...
Who's that? Who is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
So what is it? Okay. So I know there's punch. Obviously. Do that. But like, what is it the action button? I need to come up behind them and use the action button, right? I mean, I won't do it now because I'm in like damage. The legendary soldier is like, I'm done. Time to choke out guards.
No! Snake! Get off, Snake!
Okay. I feel bad. I feel like it's frustrating to watch me play this way, especially because I'm playing on like a lower difficulty too. Like, I'm well into the game at this point, but I get caught up on the controls. I don't know why. It's just like it's weird. The GameCube controller just throws me off so much. I like the GameCube controller a lot. I don't have a problem with the GameCube controller. It's just like I just don't have the muscle memory for it like I do other like Metal Gear Solid 2 and stuff like that. And like I said, the other thing is... Yeah, GameCube has a bad D-pad for sure. I think it's barely a D-pad. Okay, this guy's turning. So I need to get behind him and use the action button, is that right? Yeah, what is the grab button?
Who is that?
Jeez, had the timing off. What is the grab? Chat, let me know. What is the grab? What is the, how do I grab button? Is it the action button or the attack button that I'm just doing wrong? Or is it like, do I have to have something unequipped and then press the A button? It's the A button to choke, it says beating down Brian. Okay, I'll try that. Which I did try that. I was standing behind him. Hi, David Sands on YouTube, throwing out snake symbols. So if it's A button to choke, I guess I can't have anything equipped, right? Like I have to have nothing equipped. It just sucks because like pressing A now, he's not doing anything, so it doesn't really give me a good indicator that that's like the button input, you know? Alright, there's my test subject right there. If I can get up quick enough. So that didn't seem, that's like a flip. That doesn't feel like a grab. Oh my gosh. Have no weapon equipped, then press A. So like he flipped in there. You have to be still while trying to choke. Don't move the analog stick, so Squid will. Okay. See, that's like way more complicated than it's been in the past, right? Because that time I was moving and I pressed A. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, I'm sort of like in relearning the controls mode that I was in yesterday. Here he is. Alright, it's gonna work this time. Because you're the one that gives me the most problems, sir. Okay. Oh, there's the camera. Well, who saw me that time? God. Jesus Christ. I just need like a snake cyanide pill. Just restart. Okay. So now he's at least doing the like proper animation there. Guys, maybe this remake is bad. I mean, I can't even grab people comfortably. Yeah, Squidward Willis says cyanide pill was in Metal Gear Solid 3, yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, we're almost at an hour here. Already. I'll go a little further. Maybe we can meet Otacon. Hopefully, if I get through this room. Okay, so I think that time I was seen by the camera? Is that right? It's like, what? So it must have been that guy there saw me, right? There we go. Oh my gosh, that took forever. Okay. Alright, let's wait till this guy turns. Nothing to see up here. Turn around. Okay. Do I have to have the locker open, or can I just, like, walk up to it? Finally did it. Squidward says, "Oh, nice! Yay, murder!" Well, I can't use guns in here, so that's a response to Slumdog. Oh no, sorry. Squidward saying like, pull the gun on them, hold them up, and then choke them out. Oh, it's all bets are off, man. Now it's... I've tasted blood. You got something for me? Ration? I don't need ration right now. Alright. Basement 1, I believe. I'll call Meryl. This is wrong. Because I think we're going to see the hallway sequence here, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, no, this is... We're not here yet, are we? Let's try this.
Freeze.
Nice. How do I put my gun away if after I pulled the button? Does not feel great. Lovely. Magazine, useful. Perfect. Alright, let's see. All the mirrors are broken. Oh, crap. You know what, sir? I'll let you go. Oh, man. That's funny. Is this another bathroom here? Can't go in there, can I? Alright, let's see here. Is there a fight that happens here later? I don't think Otacon's in here. Probably need that later. Well, I know I need it later. I don't think there's anything else I really need in here, honestly. That guy's lucky. Can I see the elevator from here, maybe? I just don't want that guy to, like, come out all of a sudden. Okay, I can see. Alright. See you, Squidward. Thanks for tuning in. Flaming Queso says, other than Batman, I just don't think I like stealth games. I don't have enough patience. I don't have a lot of patience either. It depends. I'm not a big Splinter Cell guy. I always just kind of got frustrated with Splinter Cell. Metal Gear, though, I enjoy. I mean, because it's the story's there, you know. What's going on in here? Do I need like a gas mask or something? Dango1983 says, ah, the iconic fart room.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
Okay.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Is that Nikita? I have it, don't I? Now, if I remember correctly, in the original game, this was like a 2D sequence. Am I forgetting something? What is shooting at me exactly? Is there like a window? Can I see here? Okay, let's see. So there's like a door I missed or something. Alright. And I don't have like a gas mask or anything, do I? Maybe the Colonel has some for me real quick.
The less you maneuver a remote-controlled missile, the faster it will fly. Remember this if you want to fire the missile over a greater distance.
Yeah, but what about the gas mask scenario?
For the time being.
Okay. How many of these do I have? Oh, I got a lot. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the trick in this room is to let the missile go. Oh, no, it's not. Turns out I don't know what the trick is. I'm a liar. Well, how did I get past it last time? Okay. Man, that didn't look like a place to go. Boop! That's fun. Alright, but what about the gas, though? It's pretty telling that to go into codec, you have to press start and A. That they just, like, they struggled with, like, how to map this thing.
You destroyed the switchboard. The electrical current running through the floor should be off now.
Okay, okay.
You've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich and find out Metal Gear's weak point.
Cool, cool, cool.
Isn't he being held in the laboratory in the northeast part of the floor you're on?
Apparently. So I gotta run through the... Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get to Hal. That'd be a good place to call it after we meet Hal. I know that's like a 8-year-long cutscene, though. Okay. Uh-oh. Psycho Mantis. Does David Hayter have any haters at all? Seems like everyone loves him, and I can see why. An ironic last name. Flaming Queso says. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. I think actually, I mean, there's rumors that him and Kojima sort of were at odds a little bit, just in terms of like making sure all the voice actors got paid and everything. But that's all hearsay, and I'm not certain. There's actually speaking of all the voice acting in Metal Gear Solid, a couple years ago, Ben Hansen did a really sort of in-depth, interesting breakdown, interviewing all the cast, as much of the cast as you could get, including David Hayter, about the recording process of the original game and stuff like that. It's if you just Google like Game Informer Metal Gear voice cast or something, you'll find this really awesome hour and a half long podcast or something like that. I'm not something like that. I'm referring to the length of the piece, but it's really great. Hansen really knocked it out of the park for that one. Wildo Rocks says Kojima doesn't like him being so associated as Snake. Yeah, that sounds correct. Yeah. Flaming Queso says, "Oh, I need to check out that." Yeah, it's more than just an interview. It's a whole, fully edited sort of piece that Hansen put together. It's really fantastic. And I'm gonna see if I can find the link real quick while we're watching this cutscene. Yeah, the inside story of recording Metal Gear Solid. Really fantastic.
It's a ghost.
Hitmon Chan just asked, what's Elise doing now? So the Washington Post announced this morning that they're sort of like opening a gaming secondary site to the Washington Post called the Launcher, and Elise is going to be a reporter with them. She's going to be writing about games for them, which is really cool and exciting. I'm super happy for her. She's gonna be moving to Washington D.C. to take on that position. It's really cool. Yeah, Exonomer, the freaking Washington Post. I know, it's awesome.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Oh, Hal.
Where is my friend?
What?
Twisty Beard says, turns out games are big, guys. I know.
Oh, what next?
Snake.
Such a weird way to introduce Otacon.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Oh, that's right, I have to fight him, don't I?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I don't know why I totally forgot that I
I've waited a long
have to
time
fight
for this
him.
day. Now I want to enjoy this moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to battle with you.
What is it? Revenge?
Dango1993 says the only word he knows is frenemy.
A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. All right then. Watch from your box seat.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Here we go. Isn't that? I mean, that's kind of the main. That's the best way to do this, right? Is to punch him, right?
That's good.
Thank you. That is good, Snake.
Good.
High Infinity Gaming. Am I reading that correctly? Nilfinity Gaming.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
CQC, baby. Ow. I'm gonna punch you. Give you some punches. Wait, can I still shoot him if I want? He doesn't like that. Man, it seems like it's not even worth trying to throw that third punch in there. Yes, I just need to hit. Matrix sound here. Is that a bad strategy, just trying to get him to like block for a second so I can just take out the SOCOM here? Because I'm not trying to throw a bunch of bullets at him, I'm just trying to take that. Don't be mean. Come on. It's weird that I feel like the punch. Oh, there's a GameCube right there. Not to get distracted, but where you going? Ouch. Here we go. Nilfinity Gaming. Are you emulating the game? Nope. Have a physical copy that I am playing on a Wii. And then I have, just to try to get the best resolution I can, I have it's going out component, and then I have a little piece of hardware that converts, component to HDMI.
I'm here, Snake.
Is there some trick to this? Like, other than just sort of, like, seeing him? I was trying to grab him. I guess I can't do that. It's a fun Easter egg right here. This is the room that's full of the Easter eggs. Little Luigi and Yoshi. Can I shoot them? Sure, Miyamoto loves that. It's probably his favorite thing. That you can shoot Yoshi and Mario in Metal Gear Twin Snakes, and they talk to you. Oh, there's blood. Oh, that's my blood, because I'm bleeding. That makes sense. Where are you? There you go. What did I say? I meant to say Mario. What did I say? Obviously I know it's Mario, guys. Did I say Luigi? I might have said Luigi. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. That's weird. You're weird, dude. What a punch it is! Just gonna do that manually. Take that, ninja. Okay, Flaming Queso says, "We are here to help, Kyle." Yeah, I totally said Luigi. Is that an airplane? Did I just hear an airplane sound effect? careful, man. He likes it. You're just giving him what he wants. Hitmonchan says this room originally had a Police Knots poster, I think. Yeah, we'll have to look for it. I don't know, either it got removed or it's something different now, I don't know.
Remember me now. It can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
Question.
Losing myself.
Is it over?
Hitmonchan says they should make a Mario's Mansion. You just walk around in a nice mansion without ghosts. I mean, yeah, in Mario 64 and Odyssey, and I don't know if there was in Galaxy. I think there was in Galaxy or Galaxy 2, but I mean, you can go into the castle, kind of hang out if you wanted.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You yourself in Zanzibar land.
Yes. He should have been killed.
What if
but he's
Kojima
still
ever, like,
alive.
What?
regretted
It happened
what he
before I
called
joined Fox
those
Hound's
areas,
medical
like,
staff.
you know, Big
They
Boss
were using a
and
soldier for their gene
Zanzibar
therapy
land?
experiments.
It's like
I
then
never
after,
heard that.
you know, all
It
these years
happened right
later,
after you
he's like trying to
retired.
tell a much more
My
serious
predecessor,
story, but
Dr.
he's like,
Clark,
well,
was in charge.
gotta use these
Clark.
dumb names that I came up with
He
all those
started
years
the gene
ago.
therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier
we've got
who was
so much more
recovered after the
cutscene
fall
left,
of
don't we?
Zanzibar land.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and
that's a
kept him
really good
drugged
point.
for 4 years while they
Serial
experimented
says,
on
yeah,
him
glad
at
he
the
finally
Fed.
has a new franchise where he can name
Today's genome
people real
soldiers
names
were
like
born
Die
from
Hard
those
Man.
experiments.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard.
They used him to test
Yep.
all sorts of gene
That's a good
therapy
point. I don't
techniques.
think I think
Really?
Kojima knows
Why
what he's
didn't you
doing
tell us about this sooner?
with his
Because
naming
it's
conventions.
confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record said he died in an accident.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
You're saying he's just living off his will to fight?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Maybe that's what he wants. Yeah, we definitely got to look around this room a fair bit when we get the chance.
How long are you gonna stay
2 hours.
there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Flaming Queso says, just because Kojima just doesn't realize how weird it is to name people these things. I don't think it's that he
You're the
doesn't
Metal
realize
Gear
how
Rex
weird
chief
it is. I think
engineer,
maybe it's
Hal
just
Emmerich,
like,
right?
I mean, ultimately, like, names don't
You
really
know me?
matter per
I
se,
heard
you
about
know?
you from Merrill.
Like,
Oh.
anything
So
can
you're
be
here
named
to
anything,
rescue
so you
me?
might as well name it something sort of memorable
Sorry,
and
but no.
specific
There's
for
something that I've
who
gotta
these
do
characters
first.
are, I guess. I don't know.
Oh. Well.
Hitmonchan makes a
At
good
least you're
point.
not one
Snake
of
is
them.
really isn't working alone. He is not. He's got a full team behind him.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD.
Theater
it's
missile
designed to shoot
defense?
down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
Aren't they just trying to use the TMD missile module to launch a disabled nuclear warhead?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No.
Emergent
All the
OS
armament was
says,
built by
you
a
know, I
separate
think Metal Gear
department,
Solid 2 and Metal Wolf
and the
Chaos are
president
the only
personally
games where the
supervised the
President of the
final
United
assembly
States
with the main
jumps
unit.
on top of the Harrier
President
while
Baker.
brandishing a giant weapon,
Yeah.
invites players,
I was never told exactly
invites
what
player
they
to
armed Rex
fight
with.
injustice alongside the
I
President
only
of the
know
United
it's
States.
equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
It's weird that that happened twice
A
in
railgun,
different
you
video
said.
games.
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all, I think.
Look
If
at
Metal Gear fired on
Mario
standard nuclear
and
missiles,
Yoshi in
then
the
they
background
should
there,
already
that's
have all
funny.
the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal
Okay.
Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a
live
new
action
type of
footage.
nuclear weapon.
So strange.
They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers.
No flaming
If you
case. I
link
mean
these,
Mario.
you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So, this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing? No. Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Look, his neck is like exceptionally long in that shot. It's weird.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project.
You guys talking about
He suffered
postmodern
with the guilt
Kojima's
for the
work?
rest of his life.
It's a good question. I don't know if I know
And my
the sort of
father?
like full definition, like what
He
would
was
you would
born
define
on
as
August 6th,
postmodern
1945.
necessarily.
The day of the Hiroshima
So I'm
bomb.
sort of hesitant to
God's
speak
got
on
a
it.
sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men.
Like it's one of those sort of words
We
that can
must
kind
have
of
the
be
curse of nuclear weapons written
massaged
into
to mean
our
different
DNA.
things.
I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But in the end, I was the one being used. Using
Sorry,
science
Hal.
for peace? That's only in anime.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower. But it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the base's control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Dango 1993 says, carry him, Snake.
Okay.
That comes later.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the ninja. Foxhound was gonna use
He
them,
doesn't
but
have to wear like a
with this I'll be
skin-tight
fine.
ninja outfit.
Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close. Oh no! Damn, they spotted me!
Meryl!
I like
what
that
happened?
little simple animation of her turning her head. It's just a few frames, but it's cool.
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What
Twisty
did she
Beard,
look
Gal's
like?
got Moxie. I mean, this is an M-rated game. Just a heads up. I mean, honestly, I think it's fine.
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists. If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh?
Good
There's
point,
only
Flame
one
McKay.
place
So
where we can be
luckily, these
sure
are all
she's by
Game Boy
herself.
games, so they are
Where's
kid-friendly.
that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card.
Emergent OS says, I think in layman's
It's
term,
security
postmodern
level
means
4.
that form and context of the art is part of the intended meaning. And I think that in that sense, like, certainly, you can consider Metal Gear solid
You're not
postmodern
in
for
pain,
sure. I mean,
are you?
part of...
Huh?
I mean, the fact that I had to look at
feel
the
okay?
back of the box to sort of
Nothing
continue
bothering
forward
you?
with the game. I mean, that's like a simple
What's
example of
wrong?
like, but
You're all
like
friendly
everything
all of a sudden.
outside of the game like plays into it. I mean,
No,
even like Metal
nothing,
Gear, I
I,
think even you can consider the
just glad
marketing
you're okay.
or just Kojima games in general, like the marketing of the
strange.
games is sort of part of the total experience of
I'm
the game,
nervous.
which is cool. And I
Everyone
always
else
like
I've
that
saved
about it.
suddenly dies.
Your bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Yeah, Hitmonchan says, isn't that just being meta? Yeah, I mean, you could say that
Call
for sure.
me Otacon.
But I like meta.
Otacon.
I like the fact that it's meta
It
and
stands
weird,
for
you know.
Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
I think it rewards you for sort of like paying a lot of attention, if that makes sense.
Japan was the first country to successfully
Oh,
make
Zone of the
bipedal
Enders.
robots.
Okay.
They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
Yeah, that's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make
What
robots
was that
like the
supposed to
ones in the
mean?
Japanese animes. Really,
That's what
it's
all
true.
scientists say, then a
Sounds
slow
like an
zoom
excuse
on
to me.
Mario and not Luigi.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has progressed because there is war. And because of scientists' greed, weapons of mass destruction were born. But that's all over. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Whatever.
Sure,
I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Bye. All right, man, we gotta call it here. I'm going for an hour and a half at this point. It's just tough to like find good like stopping points with these cutscenes. And in fact, tomorrow, I will the stream will like definitely be an hour because I have to do some stuff with the kid right at 12. So even if I'm in the middle of a cutscene, it might be one of those situations where I just shut it down and we pick it back up tomorrow. I want to look at everything that's on all these screens and everything. Whoa. So this is cool. We got the GameCube and the Wavebird, and then we've got the screen for the GameCube there. That's a nice touch. And then of course Mario and Yoshi. I almost said Luigi again. Calculations, so you know it's legit. You know, some real science is happening here for sure. I feel like the Space Knots poster was like kind of tucked away in a corner. Like it was like on the end of like one of these I don't know what you call them. Like as opposed to being here, like just on the wall like that, Zone of the Enders. Which is an interesting little update. Like I thought it was like here or something on the original game, I don't remember. But in any case, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'm excited to keep going on this. Like I said, tomorrow might be a little bit shorter stream. In the sense that, I mean, that it's the proper hour length that I've sort of committed to. But yeah, it's been super fun to go back to the remake here. I'm enjoying it. So thanks so much, guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.